Last week, I was interviewed by In Touch about Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez's marriage situation. And as a divorce attorney, I had a lot to say on it. I'm also a huge fan. I'm a millennial. I definitely followed them in the 2000s. And when I'm not working, I take like a coffee break and I scroll social media and I try to catch up on what's going on. And so basically my take that was featured in Touch about Ben and Jen is that unfortunately, I am not surprised that they're going through some troubles right now. First of all, we know for a fact that Ben and Jen had different opinions about their private lives being in the public eye. And we know that because Ben Affleck told us. He gave an interview where he said, I really wanted our relationship to be private, and I know that Jennifer's a really public persona, and we're just gonna compromise and make it work. Okay, so fast forward now, we've got this world tour that she had to cancel. We had a movie, a documentary all about their relationship. She had songs about him. She took his love letters that were private and made them a part and incorporated them into the documentary. And then she had basically a flop of that movie and low ticket sales for that concert, allegedly, and things started to fall apart. And my take on this is that if you've got two people who have different views on privacy and public knowledge, two celebrities basically, and one of them maybe gave advice to the other about, hey, don't make our private life so public, and then all of a sudden the corresponding world tour and movie doesn't work out, someone's gonna have an I told you so moment. This doesn't mean we need to hate on JLo. It's not her fault that she's a public persona. Ben knew that when he got married to her. She's gonna have a world tour about whatever creative passion project she has going on. Of course she's gonna have a clothing and shoe line about it. And of course, Ben Affleck, who has a resting divorce face, is gonna have a problem with that too. And JLo knows that as well. So we've got two alphas, two people who are very successful in their careers in two different perspectives, and that's usually a recipe for disaster. So unfortunately, I'm not surprised. I definitely think that the recent movie and documentary and ticket sales of her tour contributed to some of these fights, and it really probably highlighted a lot of their differences that they just don't seem to get past. I've got part 2 of this video about my thoughts on pandemic relationships and their rekindling and success rate, so stay tuned.